Can you hear that? Have you got a noisy fridge? Have you ever wondered if the noises your fridge are making are normal? Is your fridge keeping you up at night? Well, join me while I show you what noises your fridge should be making and what you can do about any noises it shouldn't be. So let's get straight in and start with the 4 noises that it's absolutely fine for your fridge freezer to make. Number 1, humming or buzzing. So here we are round the back of the fridge, and that noise that you can hear is coming from here, the compressor. Now this is essentially a pump that's pumping refrigerant around your fridge as a normal part of the cooling process. And this refrigerant is constantly changing from gas to liquid and back again as it moves around your fridge, which is why we hear sound number 2, gurgling and hissing. Again, a normal part of the cooling process, especially if your fridge is brand new. If you have a new fridge, this gurgling or hissing may be louder than you're used to, so give the compressor a few months just to settle in. However, if your compressor is particularly noisy, it may be that your fridge hasn't been correctly leveled, and I'll show you how to do that later in the video. Number 3, a whirring fan. Now this is caused by an evaporator fan blowing cold air into the freezer compartment. Now I can't show you it because you can't see it. In almost all fridge freezers it's tucked away inside, but it's a perfectly normal noise. Lastly, the slightly unsettling cracks and bangs. Now, although this doesn't sound like a noise an appliance should make, it's also perfectly normal. Many modern fridge freezers are auto defrost, which means they have a heater inside which warms the evaporation coils during the defrost cycle, and as the ice defrosts, it can crack and bang as the ice melts. So what about noises that are fixable? Well, they all have to do with vibration, and a very common one is bottles or containers clinking when they're in contact with one another. Easily solved though by separating the offenders or by arranging things differently on your fridge shelf. If your fridge freezer is touching any of your kitchen worktops or cupboards, this can cause a tapping sound, so always ensure there's enough space around it to account for these potentially noisy vibrations. So any other unwanted vibrating rattles and taps are probably going to be fixed by making sure that your fridge freezer is nice and level. And if you've seen me level an appliance before on this channel, you'll know that I always recommend it being a 2-person job, so I've got Rob here to help out. Now, please don't try and do this on your own, particularly with something as heavy as this. Now, obviously, I've unplugged it and emptied it of its contents. So with Rob tilting the fridge freezer back, I can get to the adjustable feet, and just a few turns is all we need. There we go. Now you can adjust the feet as needed, including the rear ones if your fridge has them. And if you really want to fine tune it, you can always use a spirit level for optimal levelness. So there you go, how to troubleshoot all the noises your fridge freezer should and shouldn't make. If you'd like any further support, then why not live chat with one of our service team at hotpointservice.co.uk.